Hello my TBDs and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I get an easy everyday work makeup look. It took me about 10 minutes to do this makeup, so it is really great to do it fast in the morning. If you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Oh, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would appreciate that. First, I'm going to start off priming my skin. You should always try and prime your skin if you remember in the morning. I know that you wake up and you're exhausted and it's early in the morning and you have to get ready for your day at work, but I always recommend priming your skin. If you are oily, it's really going to help keep you matte throughout the day. If you have dry skin, then I would recommend putting on a hydrating primer. It's going to make everything else that is on top of this go on so much better. My favorite is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Finding Primer. You can use whatever is your favorite primer. I really like this one because it does have a tint to it. If you watch my videos religiously, you're probably getting tired of this primer. And I'm sorry, I'm almost out. It's almost all gone. I promise we'll move on to another one. But I put this in my T-zone because that is where I get oily. If you have dry skin, try putting the hydrating foundation all over your face or just where you are particularly dry. It's really going to help with the application of your foundation. It's going to help later in the day having your makeup not look so heavy and cakey and like go into your fine lines. Yeah, so my number one step is always use a primer. The next thing that I would go in with is a foundation. I really like this one because it's affordable, it's super long wearing, it does have a little bit of SPF in it, so it's really going to help combat that damage from the sun. This is a super long lasting foundation. It has more of a natural looking finish, so it's not going to make me look super matte. It's not going to make me look oily. It's just got a natural satin finish. It's going to look a lot like skin, and this is the CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist Elixir foundation. I think this foundation would be suitable for everyone. If you had oily skin, if you had dry skin, like it doesn't really matter because the finish is more natural looking. I think that it could work for anyone, and I also really like that you can get it from the drugstore, so it's super affordable. I use a beauty blender because that's how I like to apply my foundations, and I apply an even layer all over my face. I also love that this foundation has a pump. Not all drugstore foundations have pumps. Right now, it looks very dewy on my skin. Once I set it down with powder, it's not going to look dewy anymore, but it will give me that natural glow throughout the day without making me look really oily. Next, I go in with a concealer. This is my favorite. It's the Maybelline Fit Me. It's from the drugstore. It's really lightweight, and all I'm using it for is just to cover up those dark circles, because let's be real, in the morning everyone has those under eye bags and it's a problem. You want to look fresh and awake for your day, and so concealer is a really good way to do that. It's not too much coverage. I'd say it's more of a natural looking concealer, so it goes really well with the foundation that I put on. And I drag what's left from my beauty blender onto my eyelids because I do have like veins and stuff in my eyelids. For powder, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro HD Matte Pressed Powder. Go in with whatever powder you think works best for your skin. I picked this one because, again, it's really affordable. You can get it at Ulta. It's a pressed powder, so you don't have to deal with the whole like translucent setting powder dilemma in the morning. I set everywhere that I put either the concealer or the foundation. I just set my entire face. This powder is really what locks my foundation in for the day. It doesn't make me look too cakey. It doesn't look like a very heavy powder. It has just a little bit of color to it. You can use a translucent setting powder, but like I don't want to deal with that hassle at 6:30 in the morning when I'm getting ready. I just want something I can easily dip my brush into and go over my face pretty quickly. Now that I've powdered my face, I'm going to be taking a contour and not a bronzer because I don't want my face to look too bronzy, too glowy when you're just like at work all day. I just want to add a little bit of definition right underneath my cheeks. So this is one of my favorites. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine contouring palette, and it has a banana powder and also a contour powder. So if you want to, you can always take this banana powder and put it underneath your eyes just to brighten them up a little bit, which I might do. Then I take a bronzer brush and put this right underneath my cheek. So you see how that added a little shadow, but it's not anything too noticeable. It's not like people are gonna be like, why are you wearing so much makeup to work? Did I just put contour on my shirt? I think I did. I'm not going to be putting blush on. I'm not going to be putting highlighter on because when it comes down to it, I really like having a little bit of a shadow and some depth to my face rather than blush or highlight. Sometimes people like blush over contour, and that's great. Do blush instead, but I'm just going to leave my face at this. Next, we're going to do eyebrows. You don't have to do eyebrows. Like, it is not necessary to do your eyebrows full glam every single day for work. I like to because I feel like the foundation that I put on top kind of grays out my eyebrows a little bit, and it's nice to bring them back to life, make them look like eyebrows. Take whatever gel or powder or pomade or pencil that you use to do your eyebrows and just fill them in. Don't like shape them out and carve them out and make it this whole big thing. Just fill in your eyebrows. Some of my favorites are the Benefit Gimme Brow. I also have the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade right here. This is my favorite to use, and I'm really fast at it, so I don't like carve my brows at all. Just fill them in. Any spots that are kind of blank, I take a little bit of this pomade and fill in my brow. Once I'm done with my eyebrows, I do like to give my eyes a little bit of dimension. So what I'm going to do is take that contour powder that we use to define our face and take a fluffy crease brush and take the powder that we used before. Run this in your crease. It can be so messy. This part can be so sloppy and messy. You just want to give your eyes a little bit of definition using this contour powder, but that's it. I mean, that's like literally all the eyeshadow that I would do. The very last step is I would add mascara. No eyeliner, no nothing, just simple mascara. You can call it good. I mean, that's like really it. So I'm gonna go do my mascara and I'll be right back. That is all I do for an everyday workday makeup. It is light, it is simple, it's natural looking, and it's going to last a really long time on your skin. At least it does for me. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!